Okay, folks, happy Monday. So this is question number 15 from an GCSE Maths Pearson and Excel, looking at your most dreaded and hated topic on the maths course, circle theorems, circle theorems, circle theorems. Okay, so I'm gonna say, guys, here this is quite a nasty topic here to obviously get your head round. But my best advice for these questions, guys, is just to keep honing in, keep doing exam questions from different exam boards, whether you're Edexcel, OCR, AQA, okay, or the international exam board for GCSE Maths. Okay, keep practicing questions. Okay, tap into Google, PDF. Okay, obviously try those questions. Okay, hopefully, guys, yeah, the mic here is a bit better today. So I've actually got my headphones in, as I usually do. But yeah, hopefully the mic is a bit better today. I apologize if it's not. But yeah, hopefully you're able to hear me better. Okay. So question 15, guys, it says P, Q, and R are points on a circle, center O, so center at the origin, okay? O. TRV is a tangent, okay, that's very important, is the tangent to the circle at R. It says reflex angle POR, so POR, which is going to be POR, which is this one here, is 238 degrees, and angle QRV is 60 degrees, okay, that's very important. Calculate the size of angle OPQ. Give a reason for each side of your work. Okay, so let's obviously look at the diagram and obviously work out what we already can obviously work out. So we know straight away, guys, that this angle here, okay, I can obviously work it out because angles around a point, okay, add to make 360. So POR, okay, on the outside, yeah, I should say, or how, yeah, so this angle here is here. So what I'll do is I'm going to put EX here for like exterior. So exterior of POR, if you're wondering. So EX, sorry, yeah, EEX. Okay, and then obviously, yeah, little p. Okay, not as in like EXP on like gaming. I mean like EXP, yeah, like external angle. I mean, okay, EX meaning external angle. Okay, of this shape. Okay, or polygon, you could say. So it'd be 360 minus, okay, 238. Okay, so we're going to obviously work it out by hand. Okay, although for GCSE you are able to use, yeah, like a calculator, yeah, but again, I don't want to do it just yet, yeah, in case obviously, yeah, you want to do it by hand, which is completely fine. 0 take away 8, I cannot do something to borrow. That becomes a 5. That now becomes a 1, so I've got a 10 now. 10 take away 8. 5, 3, 2. 3 take away 2 is 1. So this angle here, guys, is 120 degrees. Okay, again, because angles around a point add to make 360, or angles in the full turn, okay, make 360. Please don't put angles here around a circle. Although I know what you mean by that, but yeah, please in the exam, guys, yeah, if you put in reason why, put angles in the full turn or angles here around a point add to make 360. Okay, what next? Well, now I can work out this angle because I know, yeah, one of my circle theorems is that angles at the center is double the angle at the circumference. So angle PQR, okay, so the interior one, so PQR, guys, is going to equal to, okay, 122 divided by 2, so I'm going to half it, which is going to be 61 degrees, okay, when I work it out, okay, because half of 12 is 6, and half of 2 is 1, so we get that, okay. Now, what next, guys? Okay, so what else can I work out? Well, this second part here, the TRV is a tangent to the circle, yeah, that's obviously going to be very important, okay. Now, the line OR and PR are what we call radii, okay, or radius, okay, to the circle, okay? So yeah, remember radius is from the center to a point on the circumference. Now, how is that going to help me? Well, a tangent meets a radius at 90 degrees. So we should know that this angle here, okay, is going to be 90 minus 60, which makes 30. Okay, so remember, yeah, obviously this is going to meet, yeah, a right angle. Okay. Or sorry, yeah, I should say, sorry, not arrow, but so I'm going to write here as, yeah, so tangent meets radius at 90 degrees, okay. Okay, so we know that obviously that's going to be 30. Okay, but we also know as well, okay, oh no, do we know? Actually, no, 1 second, sorry. So yeah, so that's going to be 30. So what is my shape going to be now, guys? We're going to have this kind of shape here, aren't we? So we're going to have, okay, so we've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4-sided shape. So we've got this angle, and this angle worked out. And yeah, final job now, so to work out this angle here, which is angle P, yeah, or which one I'm looking for? OPQ. Yeah, so it's going to be this one here that we're looking for. Okay, which I'm going to label this as X here. So now we know that obviously we've got a 4-sided shape. So angles in a quadrilateral, guys, add to make 360. So 238 plus 61 plus 30. Okay, if I take it away, sorry guys about my handwriting, I apologise. Okay, so 238 plus 61. Oops, sorry again, I apologise. I don't know why it's actually doing that, I apologise. Okay, plus 61 plus 30. Okay, when you work it out, guys, again, I'm going to do it quite quickly. 8 plus 1 is 9, plus 0 is going to be 9. 3 plus 6 is 9, plus 3 makes 12, so 2 carry the 1. And then 2 plus 1 is 3. So now I'm going to do 360 minus 329. Okay, which you might know actually, yeah. So essentially I'm doing 60 here minus 29, because I can ignore, yeah, like the hundreds column here when it's the same. Okay, so 60 minus 30 is going to be 30, and obviously add on the 1, because yeah, I'm taking 29 instead of 30, you're going to get 31, okay, when you work it out. So this angle here, guys, is going to be 31 degrees. Okay, and in total, guys, that was worth 4 marks from an GCSE Maths higher tier Pearson Edexcel looking at circle theorems. Okay, so personally, the topic is okay. What makes it hard and nasty in my eyes is there's a lot to get your head around here, and obviously remember, just for like one question. So worst case scenario, okay, either you obviously skip it in the exam actually, which is obviously not ideal, or you put down what you know, okay, and obviously work out what you can know, and make sure that you write down your reasonings, okay, in words clearly. Although, yeah, I haven't actually done it here because, yeah, like a spacing. But yeah, obviously I've said it obviously verbally. But yeah, please write down, yeah, your full reasoning, obviously why in words. Okay, and just put down what you know, okay, and then come back to like a later part of the exam if you're unsure, okay. But yeah, with these questions here, it's just practice, okay. There's no like one size fits all. Actually, yeah, excuse that circle theorem pun, okay. But yeah, the more questions you do, the easier it becomes, okay. Yeah, and that's it, okay. But yeah, I think it's like one of the the hardest topics in my eyes. Not because the actual topic is actually difficult, but there's a lot of rules to get your head around and obviously wrap your head on it. You know what I mean? So there's a lot to remember just for like one question. Okay, but just keep practicing, okay. And worst case scenario, as I said, is that you miss it in the exam, which is obviously not ideal, okay. But I would say, yeah, we're talking what in the whole 3 papers, we're talking maybe like 10 to 15 marks maximum, okay, maximum, if not, okay, maybe even less year, maybe even 4, 5, 6, or 7, or even 8, okay. Will be on like circle theorems across all 3 papers. So the maximum that you would obviously drop if you don't get it in the examination, not that I'm trying to obviously encourage you is maybe what, like 6 to 8 to 10 marks, I would say, maximum, okay, that you'd obviously drop if you obviously missed it out, okay. But my advice here is obviously practice. Look at videos online actually. So check out, I think, Hannah Kettle Maths here. She's got one, I think, coming actually on circle theorems. So check out her TikTok here, which obviously summarizes that. Check out First Class Maths, My GCSE Maths, Corbett Maths, TL Maths here, and just obviously typing in circle theorems on YouTube or TikTok to obviously summarize. But yeah, keep practicing, guys. Keep working hard, and and this will just obviously come here with like time. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, yes, guys, yeah, sometimes yeah, it's one of those nastier topics or nastiest topics on the course. Okay, because yeah, there's like a lot to like get your head around, you mean, and like wrap your head around as well. Okay, yeah, and obviously there are some harder questions as well, like some maybe that involve vectors as well. Actually, that can be actually quite tricky for like vectors. But yeah, I think in my opinion, I think the maybe the hardest topics here probably are vectors or something to actually teach in my eyes actually. But hopefully that isn't going to pay off actually. But if you're aiming for that grade 9 guys, or even grade 7, grade 8, okay, yeah, you want to obviously focus on these questions and obviously the circle theorem proofs.